think the sun is over there somewhere. Morning, Glenn. It's probably gonna be a late start. Morning, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. That's right, 4 videos 1 week because I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. I don't know. Mother Nature has a flair for the dramatic today. She's throwing everything she can to try and stop harvest. The fog was lifting, and now it's coming back. And the tuna said, screw it, let's go. So it's 9:30, they're gonna get started here about 10 o'clock. Well, I mean, look at this windshield, it's slowly misting up on me. It's gonna be a struggle. It's not even that many acres, it's gonna be a struggle today. I got about 50 acres to go. Might wind up in a chopper helping by the end of all this. Does this site look familiar? Can you see the curve in it this time? Yeah. I believe that was last Wednesday I was here. So it's been a little over a week. The pivot moved like 8 degrees. Got stuck again. Ugh, that's annoying. Got stuck again and nobody's come to fix it. So now that I'm not in a chopper, it's my job. The outer 2 towers still have lugs on. I'm gonna throw one on this guy. You can see the ground is firmed up quite a bit, but still not that good. Probably go ahead and throw one on that tower too. And again, just let it start crawling. So it turns out the most effective way to get a sprinkler unstuck is to have it not rain for more than 2 days in a row, and they'll walk themselves out. Took all the mud lugs off. They're all riding on top of the ground. Just gonna keep sending it up the hill though, and hope I don't get a message, which I probably won't, because who would have thought fog can ruin cell phone reception. I'm 3 miles away from the Verizon tower, and I have 0 cell service at the moment. Fantastic. This is another pivot I was told to go work on. Drove the thing twice, trying to find a missing hose, because I was told we were missing a hose. No, we're missing a nozzle. I guess actually still stuck on there pretty good. Go dig through the parts. Need an 11 nozzle. Alright, apparently it's been gone a while because I can see it out here. This is the height of most of our corn, by the way. That's about mid-gut. This was planted like the 3rd or 4th day, so it's some of the early corn. But when you get no sun and no heat units, it grows slow. New nozzle installed, new clamp. All right, let's go see what the next project is. Kind of curious about bringing the VT down here and trying it out. See if it'll do anything to this. Okay, I just ran into Tuna. Sprinkler projects are done. He gave me the marching orders I was hoping for. This is gonna be fun. So everybody say hello to the newest tractor in the fleet. It's a 2020 9470R. This has been something I've been wanting. I mean, I wanted one when I was a kid. We really didn't need it then, but I'm gonna say since about 2010, when we started expanding and going to a lot more pivots, we needed a big upgrade for the tillage side. So this is the first step. We've got dealers looking for a disc gripper for it, because our current one, point to point, is 12 foot wide. This guy stands a little wider than 12 foot. So for now, our 360, once they finish rebuilding the transmission, will still be the ripper tractor. This guy's main project is going to be this guy, at least for the fall. I don't know. It's the downside to buying a bigger tractor like this, then you got to start figuring out new implements. One thing this definitely needs is a monitor rail of some kind. Where am I supposed to put my iPad and my camera? Come on. Field is actually working up really nice. I like it. It's really rough though, because you can see all them tracks from the trucks. It was soft, like everything this spring. So I'm going to wind up working it twice. As far as the tractor goes, I'm in love. It's got the new monitor that I fell in love with planting corn this spring. Our poor VT is barely as wide as the tractor. The weirdest part though is turning. So a regular tractor turns just like your car. The tires are out in front of you, you turn, you know, and you just kind of follow right through like you would in any other vehicle. Our loaders are articulating, but the cab is on the back half, so the front moves around and your cab doesn't move. So it turns and feels like a regular car would. This though, I am in front of the pivot point. So instead of just driving through a turn, you feel like you're power sliding through a turn because you go sideways. That is going to be very hard to get used to. But it's about 11:30. I need to get to town. I've got a Farm Bureau meeting because why not schedule one today? You know, I would yell at the president, but those idiots elected me president, so it's my own fault. So I'm going to go see what we got going there, and then I'll be back. Catch up with you guys mid-afternoon, probably. Come on, Glennie, you got maybe 20 acres to go. And severe weather is going to chase you out of the field. Severe thunderstorm, hell, one of them's tornado warned. They're about 60 miles to our northwest, headed this way. I'm telling you, Mother Nature ain't giving up harvest without a fight. So, you ever go to a meeting, you think it's going to take like an hour? It takes basically right at 3, or a little over 2. By the time I got here, got the tractor, got back to the field, it's right at 3. So here it is, 3 o'clock, finally back up and going. It is what it is. I mean, hold on. See if I can't get this thing at least one time across this field before the storms get here. Bad part about the haze and everything and the low clouds, you cannot see where the thunderstorms are. But one of them would be about right there. The other one would be kind of over in there. And they're moving straight south, which is always sketchy. Another random problem that popped up is I couldn't get that sprinkler to move whenever I was coming to the field. I hop on the app, tell it to take off, no power. I think that's odd. So I checked the box on my way to town, and there's no power in the sprinkler box. But looking at the power meter, the electric meter, I mean, it looked like it was running fine. Checked fuses on my way out, they all looked fine. So I called the Valley guys and I called Bart, because I know Bart's real handy with a voltmeter. He could go out there and check things real quick. Bart goes to the panel, opens it up, all 3 main fuses inside the sprinkler panel are blown. That's weird. Changes them out. As soon as he energizes the system, boom, all 3 blow again. So he talked to the Valley guys, and they said it sounds like there's something major wrong, like it might have got struck by lightning and fried a bunch of the electronics, and that's why it's killing the power. Which, given the way the storms were last week, the lightning strike is highly probable. We got a pivot. It'd be just on the other side of our grain bins over there, so a mile away. Oh, they were working on the pump on it. We told them fire it up whenever they got done. Well, they wanted to be in there all day because they kept finding this relay blown and this fuse blown, and they go, it looks like this thing got struck by lightning. So 2 pivots in 1 week. Just our luck. Stuff like that can be incredibly frustrating, but the fact we're getting lightning strikes on equipment means there's been storms in the area. We're doing pretty good moisture-wise. If we can just avoid the white combine, which is everybody's biggest fear right now. Hail can ruin a lot of really good-looking crops in a matter of moments. So we just got to keep praying that we don't catch it, and if you do, you got to figure out how to pick up the pieces and keep moving forward. I'm going to make some stripes for a while. 2 very important updates. 1, back to GPS-driven equipment. Means drone footage is coming back. 2, trucks are now weighing on our scale on top of the hill there and going to dump in our pit, which means the big job finished. We are done with the biggest job. So far, I have no idea where the severe weather is, but this is going to let the trucks be backed up, and Glenn should be able to knock that thing out. Hopefully. thunderstorms now. There's still 2 definitive ones. Maybe we'll get lucky and split the difference. Huh? Probably not. Not as much mud on the road as I thought there would be. Check it out, guys. Looks like it was a fun-filled adventure. Spout is down. Spring harvest 2023 is finally finished. Holy crap, this started... We got thinking, I think Memorial Day was the first day we chopped, or the Sunday before it. So we're about 10 days, 2 weeks late. Now here it is, the 13th of July. That is a long harvest for what is normally our small harvest. Anywho, I'm gonna go start VTing the field where I quit yesterday. We're going to start it today because we gotta kick the sprinkler on and the water is gonna run out in the stubble. Alrighty, weather-wise, things have escalated dramatically. That storm off to the east has a confirmed tornado on the ground, it says. I don't know, I can see a bunch of clouds and stuff back here I'm staring at. The one that went to our west was tornado warned, but the warning has expired. This field is rougher than hell. Now I'm sitting here just staring at clouds. I think we have escaped the nasty stuff. It's just whether we get any rain now or not. Probably better stop that sprinkler. I can see rain coming out of that cloud. I don't think it's anything nasty. I can just see rain. So it's 5 o'clock. Supposed to be at Armondos in an hour for tacos. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Before I get motion sick riding in this thing. It's the bad part about tracks. You gotta go across them to try and smooth it out. But man, the first pass really sucks. You can tell looking down there though, there's places this isn't even hitting the bottom of the track. So it's gonna have to be done twice. Once this way and then once at another angle. I don't know. We'll get it figured out. But I've had enough. Alright, looks like we avoided all the nastiness today. Everything that's out here is parked inside. Balers and rakes are off in town. I don't think it rained in there. We got a little bit we're going to try and bale tomorrow in there. But the main focus is going to be VT, plant, and spray. So we'll see which way I go tomorrow. Right now I'm just going to kind of enjoy what the corn is looking like. So I'm gonna look at some corn. I'm gonna go eat some tacos, and I'll talk to you guys later.